I don't want a relationship is probably my least favorite thing that I've ever been told in my entire life. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm sick and I'm tired of it. I feel like that photo, a little Uzi, that he posted on Instagram and he's like crying and then there's the dude in the comments. It's like, what's what's wrong now, bruh? Like that's how I feel right now. Um, so about a week ago, I met a girl. Really, really fell for this one. Oh, this is like 2 weeks ago, I guess. Really, really fell hard for this girl. I can't lie. And this was like right after, if you guys watched the previous video, this was like right after I figured out that a different girl I really liked was basically talking to someone else the entire time, and that situation means actually like nothing to me now because this is just so much worse. And so yeah, basically I started talking to this girl, fell for her really quick. Totally, like I loved her personality so much. She was super pretty, like most beautiful blue eyes, bro. Like super blonde hair. Like she was like low key, like hate saying this and admitting it, but she was like almost everything I ever wanted, or at least that's what I thought. Um, but there was a problem. She lived um in a town quite far away from me that involved taking a ferry to get there, which was about an hour and 45-minute trip with the ferry. So that was a problem. But we were like really excited about meeting each other and talking, and we really enjoyed talking to each other. So we were like, let's just see what happens. So time goes by, about a week goes by, and we figure out a day we can see each other. And I go over to her house, and I ended up spending the night there. And when I say that, that kind of implies something, and that's kind of where our problems started. Um, I didn't really want to fully commit to somebody on the first night like that, and she didn't think the same thing. And um, you know, at first I was like really kind of beating myself up over it, and I was like, I should just do it and whatever, and just you guys know what I'm saying. Like I don't really know if I can even say it on YouTube, but you guys know what I'm saying. And but then the more I thought about it, I was just like, no, and I just didn't want to do it yet. It's like I didn't even know this girl's last name at the time, man. Like that's not ridiculous. That's just not ridiculous. Like I don't know. So it was a great night though. I had to leave at 7 in the morning before her mom caught me being there. um, Probably shouldn't have added that part, but it's fine. Um, but I was really tired. And this kind of goes into the next night. So about like 4 days go by. We're still talking, and I'm like, I absolutely adore this girl, man. Like the second I saw her, like for the first time, like dude, my mouth like dropped to the floor. Like, oh my gosh, it sucks, dude. I'm really upset that I'm really upset. I'm I'm struggling, guys. I'll be honest. I'm struggling with this a little bit. Um, so anyways, yeah, like 4 or 5 days go by. And she asked her mom this time if I could just stay there, and she was oddly cool with it. And so I go back over there. And keep in mind, I was working from 10 to 8 that day, and then I did a 2-hour drive. Um, or I'm sorry, 11 to 8, and then a 2-hour drive. And so I got there around 10:30. And guys, I was fucking tired. Guys, like I was tired, man, and I just wanted to be close to her, and I loved being close to her. I loved talking with her. It was so like comforting being able to sleep next to a person that I like that much and whatever. But guys, she just was taking shit way too fast, man. Like way too fast. And I guess I didn't say no enough. And, I kind of felt pressured into doing certain things. And usually this is like the other way around. Usually it's men that do this to women and not women doing this to men. But like, I wasn't ready for that. And so I told her, I was like, look, I like you a lot. I really do, but you're not like, we're not like a relationship yet. Like, we don't have a label on us. And then she goes and drops the bomb of like, oh, yeah, um, I just got out of a year and a half long relationship. And, um, that whole kind of idea of being in a relationship scares me right now. And bro, like I just looked at her and I was just like, what the fuck? Like she's begging me to sleep with her and then drops that on me. And it's like, no, I'm not gonna continue to do things with you because it's like I thought we had something going. So then, the night continues and yes, some stupid things happen. Shouldn't have happened, but whatever. And um I woke up after we had like fallen asleep, and dude, my heart was just beating. Like I was like my heart was like pumping out of my chest. Like when she woke up, I told her I was like, "Look, like put your hand on my chest for a second and feel my heart." And she was like, "Holy shit! Like why is it beating that fast?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know, bro. Probably because I'm fucking upset." And so the next day was just it wasn't horrible, man, but like it was just not right. And we took these cute couple photos, and even though we weren't a couple, but like kind of were. I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, and so I would put like a photo of it on the screen, but I don't know. It's kind of over with, and I'm not gonna show her face on the internet, so I think that's wrong. But the next day, like I just was sick to my stomach, dude. Like I was really fucking sick. Like yeah, I was really sick. And it just didn't feel right. And like we were still like, making out and stuff the next day and doing like cutesy things, but it just felt off. And when I left uh, around like 3 o'clock and I got in the car, drove to the ferry, and when she texted me, I could just tell even right there it was different. And because I wouldn't sleep with her unless we were actually dating or, not even that, bro. Like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's just I don't get it, bro. I don't get how these people think, guys. Like I think this whole culture of love bombing and I don't know, just sleeping around, like, bro, it's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. This is getting ridiculous. Like, um, yeah, she ended up just texting me. I think we're looking for different things and whatnot, and it broke my heart, dude, because I was really, really into this girl. Like, I really liked this girl. Like, I was willing to make the commitment for it. And I mean, I will admit, I do think down the line, like, let's just say 2 months from now, if I did continue this relationship, I'd probably be fucking miserable because we would be uh not able to really work because of the distance. And it would just be hard scheduling stuff. Like she's going to school, she's working, I'm working pretty much full time, and then I might go to school. There's no way we're going to be able to try to find time for each other. And I get that. But also, it's like, I don't understand why we're doing these things if you don't really want a relationship and we're doing all these cute couple things. Like, is it, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And it sucks. Um, but for all you guys and girls out there, I don't think there's very many girls that watch my videos, but y'all have been through this topic more than men have for sure. Don't feel like you have to do something, even if you like this person so much. If you're not ready to do something, you don't have to do it. And um, it is okay to say no. It is okay to not be ready for something. And like I won't lie. Like when I got home, I was beating myself up. I was like, oh shit, just done it. Whatever. Just would have ripped the band-aid off, and maybe we'd still be talking. Whatever. No, don't. If you are not ready for that, and you want to like do those things with a person that actually cares about you, and is gonna be there for you, then do your thing. But you know don't force yourself to do something with a person, even if they're pretty or whatever. Like it's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And it made things worse that I didn't say no. I will admit. Like it totally. If I just said no and whatever, it would have been so much easier than instead of what ended up actually happening. Um, but you know, it's okay. And I just want you guys to know, like I think it's a serious topic, and don't let people pressure you like into doing things, bro. Like and the worst part is that she knew she was pressuring me into doing it. She literally said it herself. She was like, "I feel like I'm pressuring you and all this, and like I'm literally begging you, and like it's kind of insane." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, maybe you should take the hint and chill the fuck out." Like, oh man, and it sucks. Like she was a beautiful girl, man. She was, but it just hurts. It hurts, guys. I'm upset and I'm tired of this culture. I'm tired of the way that people treat each other, and I gotta retire from the game for a little bit, bro. I gotta take a bit of a break, man. I gotta take a break because this shit is killing me. And guys, don't look the whole lifestyle of talking to as many girls as possible and doing all these girls, bro. This shit is not worth it. Look, I've got in my head and I was going through a little thing. Like, I was taking shit. I was just doing things at a pace that was way too fast. Not necessarily with this girl, but just like trying to get into my next relationship as soon as I could after I had just lost this last one. Um, and it it messes with my head, dude. It did. And it's not worth it. And if any of you guys are going through that or thinking that same way, like just think harder about it and don't play with people's feelings, bro, and don't lead people on and don't love bomb people. Like just don't. It's not worth it, bro. It's you're hurting people a lot more than you think you are. And I said this in my last video, which is I'm pretty sure, and it's the same thing, man. It's just getting dumb. It's getting stupid. Um, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through this. It's kind of ruined my perception, however you say that word, on a lot of things. Like I'm kind of struggling to find motivation to do a lot of stuff because of how upset I am over this, and I'm kind of struggling to like even want to talk to anybody, uh, or anybody like romantically. Like I don't even want to go back on the dating scene for a while. I don't even any of those, kind of thoughts are just not even in my head right now, and it hasn't been like that in a while, dude. This has kind of been a difficult thing, but just know, guys, like you're not alone. Feel free to comment on this video if there's some kind of topic you guys want me to cover, or there's you've been in this kind of situation, and I don't know. I love when you guys comment responding to each other and you're like helping each other relate to a situation, or just any like you guys are the best commenters on the planet. Seriously, I have like 190 subscribers, and the comment sections on these kind of videos melt my heart every single time, man. They are genuinely the best things I've like ever read, and I don't know if any people in my personal life will ever find this video, but I posted a photo of me and that girl on Instagram, and I posted a caption saying like, "Low key, I'm struggling and this is hard." Anyone that reached out, anybody that reached out and said something, I appreciate you to the day I die, because that genuinely made this so much better and helped me a lot. So I I forgot to include this um, after I had said the outro kind of. Um, but my coworker texted me just a random Bible verse out of nowhere, out of absolutely nowhere, and he just said, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." Romans 12:2. And that was real, man. Like, and I had prayed the night before and the night before that. I was like, God, please show me your love at some point today because I'm hurting and I need your help getting through this. And look, guys, I'm not trying to force like any kind of religion on anybody, but I'm a, this is just how I work, and I'm just a Christian guy, and I like to talk about God. But no matter what you're going through, no matter who you are, this prayer of asking God to show you His love genuinely is the most life-changing thing on the planet. Because the day before this, I said it, and this old man comes up to me at work, and he just is telling me about his life, and then just out of nowhere, he just goes, "Do you love Jesus?" And my heart, like, I just broke down crying, and I was just like, "I do," and I was struggling, guys, to be honest with you, with my relationship with God because I felt like impure and gross and like I was doing wrong and I felt like God would never forgive me. And um, he clearly did, even though I don't deserve it. And that just means the absolute world to me. And and in this situation, I put this girl before I put God. Like I wanted this girl more than anything, and I knew that in the long run this wouldn't work out, but I was still going for it. And you know, don't do that. Like God always comes first. And I know that now, and I cannot believe I ever let that slip away from me. But even like my grandparents told me, uh, find a woman that loves the same things you love and has the same beliefs as you. And I didn't really take that for granted. And then the next day, my coworker told me the exact same thing. Like I was telling him, I was like, "Yeah, dude, me and this girl, we were getting, freaky or whatever." And like, "Oh, dude, it was great." And then he just goes out of nowhere, "Are you religious?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I messed up." Like, oh yeah. And then he just told me he was like, "Yeah, bro, she's got to love what you love." And that's how I knew. I was like, "Okay, I need to lock in," because obviously, I take what my grandparents said seriously, but they're my grandparents. Like I expect to hear that from them. So when I hear from my coworker, who I've never even talked about this kind of stuff with in my entire life, that was crazy, man. That was insane. So, um, yeah, God bless you guys. Thank you for everyone that listened, and um,